Good morning. This is Raymond Mayfield. Thank you for tuning into the broadcast. This is Raymond Mayfield Ministries. I want to talk to you about an unusual medical experience that many experience today in the United States and in the world. It's called Down syndrome. At the age of 26, something very unusual happened in the life of me and my wife. Lydia was expecting and was very sick and was about 8 months along. I took her to the hospital and she gave birth to twins about 30 minutes apart. The only problem at the time, my wife was rushed to a larger hospital and her breathing was very labored. And when we reached the hospital in Amarillo, Texas, the doctors gave us a very bleak report. Toxic poison had set up in her bloodstream and her liver had stopped working. They told me that she only had a 10% chance to live. They exchanged her blood 3 times, but a miracle happened, and I believe as a result of prayer, and her liver started working again, and thanks to the good doctors that worked with her, we give God all the glory. She is now 71 years old and still teaches children at our children's church. But back to our twins, they were born. When they were born, they weighed a little bit under 3 pounds. And we did not know at the time that both were born with Down syndrome. That's with an extra chromosome, and it's a very common thing that happens, but there's not a lot of talk about it. When they were now 9 months old, we took them to a medical doctor who says, "Don't you know, they are born idiots." And what a blunt blow that was to our thoughts and patterns when some medical doctor was so blunt, and we didn't know at the time that was going on. When they were 5 years old, they were not potty trained. We had to do one of the most difficult things we have ever done in our lives. I couldn't swallow. When I decided to put them in a state school, it just seemed like it bothered me so bad. A state school is not the best place to live, but at that time it was a blessing to us. But we knew we could not take care of them. About 15 years ago, they were eligible to go in a community home, and they live in a nice brick home with 2 other residents. The doctors at Dallas Medical Center for Children said their lifespan was about 9 years old back many years ago when they said that. They're now almost 47. Every time we go to see them, which is a couple of times a year, one of the boys hugs me 20 or 25 times. They touch my heart and they bless us. The Bible says, "For we know that all things work together for good of them love God and to them that are called according to His purpose." There are very few Down syndrome children in the world. The odds are a lot better of winning the lottery than this happening. God sent us a blessing in disguise, and we love them very much, and their names are Kent and Keith Mayfield. Thank you for listening to this program today, and may God bless you richly.